vegetables. I've been eating. Actually, I haven't eaten meat in like a day and a half, 2 days. Anyways, I figured today would be a great day to start the vlog. I shot a video yesterday all about goal setting and about what I want to accomplish in January 2020, but I'm having trouble with the SSD. I have to reformat it, and can you believe this? I'm on pass 2 of 7 of formatting the drive, and it has been like 12 hours. I have no idea how long this is gonna take. Anyways, don't mind the mess, guys. As we're going around, Stephanie and I have been like sick with the flu for the past several days, and as you can imagine, when you're sick with the flu, cleaning up is not the norm, but that's why we have to whisper, because she's asleep on the couch right now. So anyways, it's the weekend, and the weekends are meant for preparation. Now, on top of filming a video yesterday, I also went through and wrote down every single stock in the S&P 500. Today we're going to put them all into a watch list and sort through it. On the first pass, I'm looking for a weekly uptrend, preferably buying on or just after the weekly has set a higher low. Also, we don't want to buy on a 5 or above green candle because it's losing momentum, or should be losing momentum, and that's just craziness. Alright, so the first pass is done. We've gone through all 500 stocks in the S&P 500 and we wrote them down. They meet our criteria-ish. They meet our criteria. I mean, I shouldn't say ish. There's no ish. They meet our criteria. But it's been about an hour and a half, and my back is killing me. I don't have a proper chair for this desk, and that's one of the reasons why I actually do not do this during the week. I prefer to do it on the weekends. The biggest reason is because we trade off the weekly candle. So we want to see how that closes, but also like this stuff gets tedious, it gets redundant. Imagine going through 500 graphs and just kind of making a decision. The joints start to hurt and stuff. So this way I'm able to get up, stretch a little bit, do things, spend time with friends and family, and still get this stuff done. Cool. I can't believe this. It's literally been 24 hours and we are on like pass 4 of 7 on like reformatting my Samsung SD. I'm kind of worried about this. I mean, it's a long time to be reformatting something, and I don't even know if that was the right thing to do. Anyways, it's about 7:30 at night. I'm trying to get to bed at like 9:30, 10, and here we have, I got like 20, 30 graphs to chart. I was hoping to show you guys how I do that today, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have to show you guys my process on prepping for the week in another video. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys for now. See you tomorrow. Watch Dracula. If you like horror movies or just good movies or shows, watch Dracula. Fair warning though, it's pretty long. There's 3 episodes and they're about an hour and a half long each. And I actually kept Stephanie and I up until about 1 a.m. Didn't get to sleep till 2, woke up at 7. The show just keeps going on and on and on. Just like this reformat job. Can you believe we're like 31 hours into this? Hope it doesn't mess up my computer. Anyways, when I woke up this morning, I actually checked my portfolio, and the trade that I got into, the first trade I got into using $600 as my account size, it's not looking too hot. Down about 60.66 point, a third, 2/3. I don't know how you would describe it. Anyways, we're about to, we might hit our stop loss, which is okay, but it is a little bit frustrating because it's like it's a bit frustrating. But I had a feeling when I got into the trade that I might be buying in on a high. Keep in mind, guys, I'm just starting, learning. The most important thing is to learn from those mistakes and just keep trying to get better. Anyways, it's about 8 o'clock now. Market's open at 8:30. I need to get a little meditation and get my mind right. First 30 minutes of every trading day is pretty intense. From like 8:30 to 9, well, honestly, until 12. I don't touch anything until 12. But that's why every morning I get on the computer at 8 a.m. and I just start prepping. I go through the watch list. I decide where I am a buyer. I indicate that with like a green line. So the emotions are no longer involved whenever I am trading. And this is exactly what I mean. Look at this. This is PayPal this morning. And within 30 minutes, we are all the way back up near my break-even point. Check this out. Like, look at this. We went from down like $4, like had me worried that we were going to be tapped out, to basically break even. But that's why we put these like stop losses, and this is why I take these like take profits. It's because the emotions are really just so intense, especially for me being so frugal. So yeah, everything I do is going to be in the best interest of managing my emotions and taking those decisions out of the equation when I'm trading. If I lose my 1%, I lose my 1%. If I hit my 2% and I take profits, congratulations, Anthony, you just made 2%. Anyways, right now we're watching a couple stocks. We're watching HON, which is Honeywell. We're watching Waste Management, and we're really watching Sony and Ross. No, we're not watching. Let's see, double check Ross. We are watching Ross. Let's put that near the top. So yeah, those are the 4 stocks we're really watching today. Fingers crossed we find something. We're an hour into the market, and right here is what we have: a bullish engulfing candle. This is a sign that the trend is about to reverse into an uptrend, coming from downtrend into an uptrend. If this closes green, that is considered a confirmation of this new trend, and hopefully we can hit our take profits. Meanwhile, I'm still checking out the stocks that I talked about a little bit before. I've been drawing the support and resistance lines and just patiently waiting. That's the thing with swing trading. It's hard because it requires much more waiting than day trading. It's tough, man. Patience is tough, man. I just got an alert that Ross, let's see if it'll focus. Ross just broke resistance. So we're checking it out right here. And we're waiting for a close on the 15-minute graph to enter or not. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how it plays out. I don't know if you can see that, but it says we got 40 seconds left on this candle. So we're going to be a little bit prepared. We're going to take it to my favorite position calculator. Right here, it's called Stock B. We're going to include the price. So we're $600 of capital, risking 1%. We're going to put the price at 117. Our stop loss, we're going to go over to the daily. I always trade the daily, and I always trade under resistance. Resistance here is at $15. I'm going to put it right here like at 1464. 4. It says we should buy 2.5 shares of Ross whenever the time comes. Basically, I do it like that because I can't do like partial shares. So the fact that it's saying like 2.5, I'm able to be a little bit more flexible with my buy-in, but still keep that 2% or keep that 1% of my portfolio at risk. Yeah, so now it's time to just put an order in and see what happens, guys. Boom, and just like that, we have 2 shares of Ross at $117.26. Now, keep in mind that for the next day or two, we may drop under. We may end up taking a little bit of a loss, but that's okay because we are showing that we are testing the resistance and we're actually willing to break above it. And the fact that we're setting new highs, we're setting higher lows, and I've placed my stop loss very generously underneath the daily resistance. So there's confidence that this will work out in my favor. But then again, who knows? There's no way to predict the market. One thing you may have realized is I did not set a market order. Never set a market order, especially when you have a bigger account. When we're starting off with a few $100s, you could do a market order and be confident that you're going to get the price that you set. But once you start getting a larger account and you start doing these market orders, you're going to really mess up your buying in price. So it's just about setting good habits, about being setting good habits in what you're trying to get, and you know what I'm saying. Set the good habits. Set a good foundation for future trading. All right, fingers crossed this works out for us. I'm going to actually go log this into my Trello now. While I log my Trello in, I just want to point out we did not get a green close on the hourly gap. That doesn't confirm the new trend change, but I think it is coming. Because if you draw the line here, it says we broke out of the downtrend, but who knows? I try not to pay too much attention to the stocks that I'm already in because I set these firm rules of like you either win or you lose, but it's hard to resist it. It's hard to resist the urge to check on your money, guys. Yeah. I keep saying fingers crossed because I'm really invested in this one. It's the first trade for $600, so I hope I win it. In case you're wondering, this is Trello. It is a note-taking system or online system. Basically, I love it because it allows me to journal, allows me to access my journals anywhere in the world through an app. It also allows me to put the technicals, all my thoughts, the entries, and I'm able to track daily what's going on with the stock and remind myself what the take profits and the stop losses are. Also gives me the graphs. I'm able to attach the graphs for any trade that I get in, the moment I get in, so I can reference it later on in the future. All right, so it's now about 11:30. We've been in the trade for a little bit, and I got everything logged in. I have it logged in my physical journal, my Trello, which is my online app journal, and I have it documented here. And my thoughts are, I think it's important to share my thoughts on it now that it sat in, now that the emotions are gone. And I think it's a solid trade. I think the odds are in my favor right now. But I'm always left wondering, is it better to trade between consolidation? Let's say the stock is trading between $17 and $18 consistently. Is it better to trade that consolidation, or is it better to trade the breakout? Because breakouts are general. The trend lines are general, so they can always bounce back in, and then your hit back down to $17. Anyways, the weekly trend, I'm feeling good because my take profits is within well below the top of the weekly trend, and and my stop loss is at the loss of the daily uptrend. So yeah, generally feeling good. Only time will tell how things will work out. I really just want to get a trade, like a winning trade with this $600 as the benchmark. Make me feel a little bit better. Anyways, after that trade, we are down to $33.79 of buying power, which means we will not be able to buy anything until like either Nike, GoPro, PayPal, or what do we just get into? Ross. We get out of one of those. That, or should I just like put an extra $100 or $200 in? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm not making any more trades today unless something happens, so it's probably a good time to start working on that video I made the other day. I was feeling a little bit rusty when it comes to this editing stuff, but Steph just came back. It's her first time seeing the desk. What do you think?
I like it, but I think you need a chair.
That's what I said. It's now 3:30 p.m. and the stock market is closed for today. But today is like a great example of why I trade the way I do. Why I stick to a specific percentage as my stop loss and my take profits. There's been a couple trades I've been into, specifically Nike and GoPro, which have been going on forever. They haven't hit their stop losses though. And there's multiple times where I thought about getting out of them. And though we're not out of the water yet, though we're still not finding a huge amount of success with these two right now, we still can. There's still time to actually hit our take profits because because there is no specific amount of time that we can be in this trade. I'm either going to win 1% or lose 1% or win 2%. Now, I am surprised because of how far we've come in the graphs. I mean, this morning I was down probably 1.5% on the entire portfolio. Everything was red, and now we're in the green on most of these things. And specifically Ross, typically when you get into a stock the first day, I don't expect to actually be profitable. And though it's just a little bit of money, still green. So win, I'll take the win. I'll take it. I'll take the win. But this is weird because it's my first day unemployed. And while she was on her lunch break, Stephanie asked me, what are you going to do after 3 o'clock? And the truth is, I don't know. Today, early in the morning, I can't get it. I have no more trading capital. I cleaned the apartment. For all you OG, triple OGs of what I've been doing, got the reef tank cleaned up. I don't know what I'm going to do after 3 o'clock. I do want to start studying though, so let me know what you want me to start reviewing on the channel. We got Warren Buffett's Lessons for Corporate America. This is the essays of Warren Buffett right here. That's my journal. Following Trends. This is a swing trading masterpiece from my understanding. And this is Japanese candlestick chart techniques. That's an OG. That's one of the top 10 books for you to read if you're getting into trading on every single person's list. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what book you want me to start actually making videos on, but I don't know what I'm gonna do while I wait for Stephanie to get off. But I do know when Stephanie gets off at 6 o'clock, we're making some candles.